Hey up and welcome to a Confident Club Cuppa, where we're still talking about how to be a duck-up curler.
We are. Hi, Steve.
Where have we got to? What page are we at?
Oh, we're on page 111.
111. So if you've got any cricket fans, you need to get your feet off the floor now. If you don't understand that, go look it up.
Yeah.
What we're talking about.
Right. Are you scared? I should hope so. This is Steve speaking, by the way. Many people I talk to are terrified. But what of? Well, I know speaking in public is a biggie for many people. That's good for us. I think it's because we prefer anything to the perceived humiliation of failure and making a fool of ourselves, especially in public. So what is it with these professional speakers anyway? Are they crazy? Why would they want to put themselves in a position of looking like an idiot on a regular basis? How they and anyone else who steps outside their comfort zone do it is by having a radically different belief to you.
Indeed. So the belief they have, and they might express it in slightly different words, and we've touched on this on many other cuppas, is there's no such thing as failure. There's only feedback, or we were saying Spock style, how fascinating, right? So again, we said this as well. We're not again recommending in this cuppa that you start madly throwing yourself out of a plane without a parachute. But what we are saying is you take some, if you what might perceived as calculated risk. And I think the best role model that I can give you recently for this is my good mate Leon Taylor.
Hi, Leon.
And how he would attack this particular thought. And what's great is you can see the end product of this process, and we'll put a link in the post. So Leon, this is his attitude, right? So if you don't know Leon, if you watch the Olympics, he was the one going, yes, when Tom Daley eventually won a gold medal.
Tom and Matty, yay.
So Leon was commentating on the diving because Leon won a silver medal in the Athens Games in the same event, the 10-metre platform dive, synchronised dive. But this is his attitude. So as Leon tells it, he said, I'm having dinner, he likes to multitask. I've this before lockdown, I think it was in California somewhere with some friends. Because he's also the Headspace, if you know that app, Headspace coach.
Yeah.
So I think he was out there for doing some work with them.
Yeah.
And somebody said to him, Leon, have you ever done a TED Talk? Right? You're probably all familiar with TED. And Leon said, I've immediately got this feeling, you know, the butterfly feeling in my stomach. And then I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to do a TED Talk. Now, most people would go, that's so scary, I'm not even contemplating. So the first thing is, because he has a belief, here's an opportunity to grow and learn. If I get those feelings, I take that as a sign. I need to create an opportunity to expand my comfort zone. And because I've got that belief, I've only got the chance to learn something, right? What's the worst case scenario?
Yeah.
So I got in touch with TED. Now, again, with TED, you have to be invited to speak, but there's this thing, TEDx, so you can volunteer for that. So I thought, well, I must get a slot. So he approached, I think, the London chapter, whatever. He said, I'm Leon Taylor. Oh, great, you know, BBC commentator, oh, fantastic. Send us a proposal. And he thought, oh, okay. So he sent them a proposal, and they went, it's not quite good enough. Which I think is great, you know. It's, you've got to have again, the thing with this belief is you've got to put your ego to one side, because you're in learning mode. Because clearly you've got those feelings, I'm going to go do something, I've never done it before. Why would you feel like that, right?
Because if you first time you've done something, you're very likely to fail anyway.
Yeah, good chance.
Extremely likely.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so he said, so the guy went, you need to rewrite it. And he said, that really helped my thinking. And then he said, can you send me a video of it? And Leon said, well, I haven't done it yet. He said, I know, but just send me a video. I said, well, that's a lot of work. He said, it don't have to be great, you know, I'm not looking for production values, just want us to get the content.
Yeah.
Now, we, on the workshop, we'd call that a chaos rehearsal. So he kind of got that out of the way.
Yeah.
And they went, it's looking good, Leon.
So that helps with this feeling, doesn't it?
So the next part, then he says to Leon, he said, you're in Brighton, aren't you? He said, you're in London soon. And he went, yeah, I'm often in London. Oh, are you free on this date? Yeah. Can you meet me in Hyde Park? Because it's in the summer or whatever. Yeah. And Leon said, the penny didn't drop. Whatever, great to be outside. He says, so I'm get the chair and I'm walking to Hyde Park, and then I suddenly realised, oh no, he can't be serious, can I?
I know what
now,
it is.
Do you know what's in Hyde Park?
Yeah, can I say?
Yeah.
Speaker's Corner.
Speaker's Corner. Now, if you're not familiar with Speaker's Corner, this is traditionally for, I think, hundreds of years, a place where anybody, because of freedom of speech, can get on the soapbox and go, hey, it's my thing, right?
So going back to this then, there's a great opportunity to make a complete idiot of yourself in public.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And so you can imagine Leon and he's thinking, yeah, he is. So he meets him at Speaker's Corner. Yeah. And the guy from TED goes, go on then. This is what, give you TED Talk. And Leon said, you know what, a tough gig, because you know, there's nobody, people are walking past. So first of all, you have to get their attention and do all that. And I went, how did it go? And he said, well, it's all right. He said, and then I ended up doing the TED Talk, and he said, the TED Talk wasn't easy, but because but going through that process and all that helped me do it, right? And so we'll put a link in, you can see the end result of going through that process. But it starts with having responding to when you get those feelings. Why do I feel like that? That means I probably need to do something about it, like go on a workshop if you've still got those feelings.
Yeah.
But having that core belief, I can't fail. If I've set it up so I can just get some results, right? Have a parachute, all the rest of it. So Leon knew, yes, doing the TED Talk would be hard, but because he'd done this whole process, he felt that he could land it. And if you watch that talk, it's a brilliant talk. He did.
Just going to finish on this quote.
Yeah.
Thomas Edison, you've all heard of him. Many of life's failures are people who did not realise how close they were to success when they gave up.
Now, have I told you I'm running a marathon?
Yeah, not for about half an
No,
hour.
that's when you get your second wind as well.
Yeah.
Right, so you get this setback, so 2 steps back, 1 step forward, and that's another kind of belief to have, that whatever happens, I'm making progress. Even if it might seem going backwards, actually there's something to learn from that. And on that note, I'll see you.
Bye.